Welcome to Free Your Mind Reviews. This is Chris Johnson with a review of Hotel Artemis. Hotel Artemis is basically about a hotel slash hospital for criminals only. If you have a membership, you can get in there and get patched up without the cops even knowing you're even there. Things go awry when a group of bank robbers go to the hotel and find out that they have a very special piece of equipment that a mob boss who basically controls the city wants. Hotel Artemis is a fun little movie, but the one big problem I have with it is, well, first off, let's be honest, it's John Wick. At least the continental part of John Wick. Continental, the criminals and the assassins of John Wick go to the Continental, they have a membership, and they are basically given the luck of the land there. Tools for weaponry, best cash, best way out, best way in, rooms, and of course the biggest plus to the Continental was the rules. Can't kill anybody, can't fight anybody. If you try and do any of that stuff, you're gonna die. And that's the Continental in John Wick. And Hotel Artemis is pretty much the same thing with that, except its rules are nowhere near as well established and concrete as the John Wick rules for the Continental. What happens if you break any of the rules of Hotel Artemis? I don't know. Movie doesn't really delve into it. There's a lot of potential in this, of course, in this story and this whole concept of a hospital slash hotel for criminals. But I'm not sure if the movie itself really explores them or really brings it home. It takes a while to get going, which usually is not a problem for me. But this is also one of those cases where I think the actors are better than the characters that they're portraying. You know, Jodie Foster's, of course, best in show. She really gets the best material, because then you have another great actor like Sterling K. Brown. He gets okay material, you know, but he's a great actor. So, you know, he can walk out of this with his head held high. Then you have great actors like Jeff Goldblum, who are completely wasted. Completely wasted. I was surprised how little they did with Jeff Goldblum. It's Jeff freaking Goldblum. Give me a break. I mean, Zachary Quintel, you know, he's fine. You know, I think I saw another critic say they felt like he was in an entirely different movie, and I can understand where they're coming from, because everybody else is kind of tongue-in-cheek, kind of knowing, this is a cool, cheesy action movie without much action. But I think Zachary took it a little more seriously than that. Like I said, it's not bad, you know. It takes a little while to get going, and then once it gets interesting, it's kind of over. Once it gets interesting, there's about 15, 20 minutes left. And that's including the credits. Also, Sofia Boutella, who I really like, I'm really hoping somebody gives her a lead in an action movie. Because everything we've seen her in, from the villain of The Mummy being the best part of that piece of crap, to her supporting great henchman role in Kingsman, the first Kingsman, as Samuel L. Jackson's right-hand woman, who has no feet, but is deadly. And then her role in Star Trek, and you know, her role in Atomic Blonde, even though it wasn't as actiony. Charlize Theron got the action in that one. You know, I'm really hoping somebody gives her a lead in an action movie, because I think she's awesome. Her dancing background really comes into play during those fight sequences. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's oh my god. And, you know, she comes off as really cool and really and suave and charismatic in this movie. So I feel like somebody should finally just pull the trigger and give her her own movie and see what happens. Because I will go see it. I love badass women. I love women who kick a whole lot of butt. And she really fits the bill. So overall, you know, Hotel Artemis is an okay movie. It's got its pluses. You know, the actors. The concept, and then it's got its minuses. The fact that it's a little short and it doesn't really do much with the concept itself, and doesn't really give the great actors really substantial enough characters really to really give them what they deserve. You know, like I couldn't help when the movie went off wondering how Quentin Tarantino would have done this movie, or even how Shane Black would have done this movie. But then we probably have our answer with the Quentin Tarantino one. Just watch The Hateful Eight. So that's my review on Hotel Artemis. This is Chris Johnson for Free Your Mind Reviews. Have a good one.